Hello everybody, GL1 here. Welcome to the premier online toy museum. And today I managed to scrounge up my son's old Teen Titans tower from 2003. And it actually offers a little bit of fun. I guess you have to use your imagination quite a bit. Let's go over the features. Obviously it has a tower, and you have a missile here that's a friction shooting missile. It has a little lever. You can remove it and you can put it, they can hold it or you can put it in different places, but you push this lever down and then the missile, it's just one of those little bubbles, and then that pops out. So that's one of the places you can put it. There's other locations that things can stick on, like you can stick it on the bottom of the chair here. And this is a chair Robin can sit in here and guide the missile. And then this goes up so he can be somewhat protected, although you can shoot his legs off. And then up here on top, now the figures did not come with it, but we have Raven on the top, and she has the power of magic. And then over on the right, we have Starfire, who has the power of solar energy. Robin is just a good fighter and lots of weapon skills. Of course, we've seen him with Batman all the time. And this is a Robin, he's got his crash helmet on. And why would he have his crash helmet on? Well, because there's a little wheel in the back here, and you can rotate the wheel. It's like a little gear, and it's going to fall, hopefully. So there, like that. And I think the idea is, if we look down here, is that it can fall, he can go right into the car. No, in fact, that's exactly what the idea is. So, all right. So see, it fits right in there. So how you're going to time that out is going to be tough. So I guess the idea is this. So look, if you look in the back here, all right. So there was a trigger, there's a handle, and I know I've seen this thing. The thing is these were my son's toys, and sometimes they were a bit scattered, and I've seen things and I didn't know what they were. So there was a black handle that would go in here that would make lights and sounds. And then the idea is you take this car, okay, and you stick it in here, and then you're going to pull the trigger and it's going to shoot out. And I can only assume that at the same time, you're going to try to rotate the wheel up here and try to nail it at the same time. And so we don't have the trigger, but what we have is a screwdriver. So let's see if I can have any chance of getting this to work, because it shoots fast. All right, so I push this right into here and get my hand ready on the trigger here, and no, I couldn't get the wheel to turn. But that's what happens there, and then you can just reload that. Okay, I'm going to show one more time how this works. So I push this, and let's see if I can get this to work. I don't think there's any chance of that. Oh, almost, right? So anyway, that's why Robin needs a crash helmet. Okay, so another feature this has is you can rotate, push this back, and then you can rotate this and get ready for who is going to shoot out next. So you can move, this is Starfire, who has the power of shooting solar energy. She's really super powerful. And then you could just launch her too. Like that, and then onto the ground. Now, Starfire was able to actually stay in her little machine here, even though she fell. And look, she can bite stuff with it, so she can catch bad guys. And then if she needs more speed, and this came off here, but she can put like wings out, I guess for flying, you see, so she has some control. So she needs more speed to get off of the ground. So it's kind of cute. Looks like you could stick something in there, maybe some kind of gun or something, laser gun. And then you have Beast Boy, who can turn into other animals, although all the beasts are green. And then he's got a little gun here. And that might actually be able to stick into her little vehicle here. Let's see. Can shove that in there. Yeah, maybe not. Well, no, it's going to be shooting down, right? So, okay, so not that one. All right, but anyway, that's Beast Boy. And I have a larger Beast Boy here. So this is Beast Boy, and he can turn, this is him turning into, looks like a cheetah. And that's just, you just flip that on his back and then turn his feet around. And then his hands that are like in, you know, quadruped position, you can just turn them like that. So that's the Beast Boy action figure. And then also you have Cyborg, who has the power of cybernetic parts. And so he's super strong and fast and shoots lasers, and he's really smart and can use computers. And he's got some kind of big laser gun. And this piece here also has big missiles that it shoots. Now these are spring loaded. So you just push a spring and then shoots a missile. And I can't find the other missile now. I have seen it, so I'm sure it's around. And not part of the Teen Titans. You see, there's your Teen Titans Go door. So I guess you could shoot, you know, maybe you can put this up and then it shoots hard enough to launch out of that. We can try that. But they also have a friend that can help them. It's kind of like their Aquaman. His name is Trident, and he actually has a trident, but I don't know where the trident is. But I feel like I've seen that too. He's got hydrokinesis, which means he can move water. He can manipulate weather. He has energy blasts. He can change creatures into other creatures. He's got telepathy. He's really awesome. The articulation on these toys is kind of interesting. So their arms just go back and forth. They don't have a whole lot there. But they gave them good articulation on their legs. You know, a little better than average. So you see they have knees. They can turn their legs out. And all of the figures have that. So we can have Terra. Terra has the power to manipulate the ground. So she can cause earthquakes and things like that. And but you see, so she has a knee and she can, you know, rotate her leg too. And then they have little pegs underneath, so you can peg them wherever you want here. Get them to stand up. Now, you always have to have antagonists, right? And other than the Teen Titans Tower having its own antagonistic ways for crashing them as they try to enter into the vehicle as it's moving. Here's one of the bad guys. This is Master of Games. Okay, and so obviously you can see that he has the cyborg arm and he has a beast arm like a gorilla. So he has the power to turn into, you know, you kind of use their powers. And on his back, there were like spider legs. And I know I've seen that too, but I didn't know what it was, and I don't know where it is. But so that's one antagonist. And then as another antagonist, you have Deathstroke, but they didn't want to use the word death, so they called him Slade. So they just referred to him as that because it was a kid's show, and he has superhuman speed and strength, and just good at handling all kinds of weapons. So there you go. We're going to do one last thing. We're going to try to have this up and see if we can get Robin to drop into the vehicle this way. Okay, so this time I'm going to launch the vehicle and try to get, maybe the door will slow it down enough that we can get Robin inside of it. Let's see if we can get this crazy contraption to work here. And ready, and okay, no. But anyway, see, that's the fun. You can try over and over again different methodologies to try to get Robin to drop into his vehicle, and then he'll fit in there just very snugly, and everybody will be happy. And that's how you can play with your Teen Titans Tower. So, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care.